think I would miss your birthday, did you?
Oh, grandmother, for me?
Yes, Abilene. Happy birthday.
He is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
You are the most beautiful. But yes, he is indeed quite handsome.
What's he made of?
China, the finest china. His ears and tail are made of real fur.
They are so soft, and look, his ears bend.
He was made especially for you by the best doll maker in Paris.
I love his clothes. They are so stylish. And look at his shoes.
He must always look his best if he's going to be seen with you, my lady. This isn't his only suit either. He has an entire wardrobe. His trunk is in your room.
Thank you. I love him. I will always love him.
I'm glad. I thought you could use some company in this big old house. A special friend. Now, what shall be his name?
Edward.
Why Edward?
Just look at him. He's so dignified and refined.
Edward. Yes, you do look like an Edward.
Edward Tulane.
Oh, you've already made him part of the family, have you?
Of course. It's time!
Change! I think you might do something better with the time than waste it by jumping up and down.
If you knew time like I knew time, Time and I, we quarreled last March just before he went mad, you know. It was at the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing, "Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little..."
You know the song, perhaps. I know it, but it's supposed to go, "Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle, little..."
Well, I'd hardly finished the first verse when the Queen jumped up and bawled out, "He's murdering the time, off with his head!"
The Queen would chop off your head because you got no rhythm?
Dreadful, isn't it? Now time won't do a thing I ask. It's always tea time, which is why we've all these things here. No time to wash, you know.
You keep moving around to find a clean cup?
Exactly, so we move around as the things get used up.
But you moved twice just now and nothing was used. And what happens when you come to the beginning again? Suppose we change the subject. Let's wake the dormouse.
Oh yes, we should!
Belle. Belle.
Ebenezer?
Stay a minute. I wish to talk to you. Well, what are you waiting for? Shh. Belle,
Yes?
You tell her she's beautiful. Dance very well. Ah, beautiful.
As do you. A pleasant surprise. And I see I do not know you as I ought. Pray, who is the real Ebenezer?
An interesting question. Shh. The real Ebenezer is a man who will live in your heart. Excellent.
And a poet as well.
But not the pauper you see before you. I shall make my way, I promise, Belle. I'll not be a poor man.
I like the man I see.
All in good time, Belle. I'll not shoulder you the responsibility for two without a position and a proper income. Do not protest. I am resolute. No, no, you young bonehead, don't say that.
Dear, dear Mr. Scrooge.
Dear Belle.
Good night.
What?
It's been a perfect evening.
So soon?
Good night.
Good night, dear Belle. Good night.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay, for Jesus Christ our Savior was born upon this day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. So, today I will be teaching you how to braid hair. So, the first step is to section your hair off. Bring it to the side, like this. You can run your hands through it a little, get out the knots, like so. Then, what you want to do is section your hair off in 3 sections, about a fistful in each, into 3. So it should look like this, 1 in the middle, 1 in the front, and 1 in the back. So, we have the front in our left hand. So we take the one that's in our left hand, go across the middle. So it should look like this. And then we take the back over the middle. So now you're just gonna keep doing this over and over again. And it's okay if you mess up, because then you can just start over, because your hair will still be there. And then take the front over the middle, back over the middle. And then it starts forming right there. Front over the middle, back over the middle. Front over the middle, back over the middle. And then you keep doing that, and it should get easier as you start to go down, because you can see that it's forming right there. Back over the middle, front over the middle. Back, then front. And then once you start to run out of hair, because it's different for everybody's hair length, you take your hair tie and you tie it off. And then you have a nice little side braid. Yay! Good job.